Hi, guys.
Oh, that was
Judith.
weird.
Hello.
What's up, everyone? Happy St.
Sterl's in
Patrick's
the house
Day.
again. Trap King.
Oh my God.
Davis. You
I
guys.
love you guys.
Happy Monday. Do you know what's really funny? I'm just going to put this out there. As we are watching this countdown go down, hey, Carla, happy St. Catty's. We were looking at the graphic that's up, and we were reminiscing about how we used to fit into those shorts we were wearing. Anyone else have those moments?
But then came beer.
But then was beer.
Not really.
No, it's just
much more than beer.
3 years. 3 years and fun stuff. Anyway.
I'm sure we would have fit. I'm sure we fit into that last year just fine. After you lost 20 and I lost 15.
Yeah, but then the holidays hit this last year, and we put it back on.
We're spiraling.
We put it away. We were like, let's get it. Got to party with my girls. Hey, Sterls, did you pour some green beer? We got a refill. You in it to win it? Let's go!
Let's go! If you want it, you can let me know.
I.
Welcome everyone to Q&A Monday. If you're joining us for the first time and you're
you
like,
have no idea what's going on.
What the H is happening? My name is Jay.
I'm Adrian.
And together we are the Two Crazy Cat Ladies. And what we do
Aptly
here on a Monday
dressed
night
for
is
St.
a Q&A Monday. And it is St. Patrick's Day, St. Catrick's Day, whatever. It is, Green Day, where you drink beer and you wear green. And that's what we do here in the States. It's a weird thing. I don't know why it happens, but
I don't know if it's a weird thing.
Fun,
I think it's a fun.
So we do it.
If you're gonna make a day about like celebrating St. Patrick and drinking green beer and all the fun stuff,
then why not?
Then I think it should be cilantro.
Cilantro.
Almost.
Cilantro.
I think it should be a national holiday. You don't have a big.
It would have been nice. Although we probably
Laura Lee, Moon Mojo, feeling in the house,
what is
girl.
up, Laura Lee?
We still have to lock in that time.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, you got to answer my text, or did I?
Denise is here.
Probably.
We may be behind on text.
What's up? So, welcome everybody. Facebook and YouTube are always our favorite on Monday nights because.
She says this and she jinxes us because on TikTok and on Instagram, we get so behind
rapid fire questions of like, what can I do? My cat is fighting. What do I do about my cat is throwing up? What do I do if my cat is
and
shedding?
Then
what
while you're answering one question, 75 more questions come in. And
Sissy's in the backdrop trying to like catch up for everything that we're not answering. And
I love you so much, you baller.
Always a baller. And then we come to Facebook and it's like, oh, here's our peeps. Hey. And they're like, I don't have a question. I just want to hang out with you guys. And we really like it. We really like it because we feel like we're friends with you guys. So it's not to say we don't want to answer your questions because if you have a question, please drop it. But if not, then we'll sit here and drink beer for 20 minutes.
With happy another day to drink day. Happy another reason to drink day.
Correct. Yes. Hey, Christy.
Hi, Christy. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. Welcome, guys.
Is anyone else like being crazy? And did you go out and get bona fide Guinness just because it's St. Patrick's Day? Did you do it? No.
So, fun story. We're going to Ireland this year. Adrian has never been to Ireland. I have, but it's been a really long time. Like
12 years.
12 years.
13 years by the time we go.
Yeah. Since I went for like my 31st birthday. I mean, I didn't go for I was there for business, but I was working, but it happened to fall on my 31st birthday. And now I'm going to spend my 44th. Yes, I'm aging myself. I'm going to spend my 44th birthday in Ireland as well. But she's coming with me because I put it on my bucket list that time. I was like, Adrian has to come here. She will absolutely love it.
And if you guys know Jay, if she puts something on the list, she will check it off.
Most of the time.
Did I just make you think of something on your list that's not checked off?
A lot of things are on my list that are not checked off.
It'll get done. Wait, we have a question. Christy, Ripple bites leaves off my hibiscus to get attention.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad.
How do I stop him without reinforcing?
Christy, I'm so glad you came
that he's getting my attention
to Facebook to ask us this because I saw this on Instagram or TikTok. I saw the question, I was thinking about it, but you were talking, and then somebody else said it was probably Nathan or Sterling or something, and then I was off track, and I was like, I forgot what I was thinking about. So thank you for asking this. So your hibiscus is getting eaten alive by your kitty.
For your attention.
For your attention.
It seems.
We get it. Our cats do the same thing. That's why we for the most part, can't have live plants in our house. I have recently figured out how to, so for like $17, no, it was like I think like $7 a shelf, I think. On Amazon, I found these super affordable shelves that are super easy to put in, that I put in my office, that are not, that they literally, cats cannot jump on them because they're like full, because there's like enough room for like 2 plants on them, so that I can keep those plants alive and keep our cats off of them. That's one tip. Second tip, when we had the bigger plants, hibiscus, I'm really not good with plants. Hibiscus are flowers.
Well, they're
but they could be big. They grow, right? So for our bigger plants that we had in the house, that I also moved out eventually, but they would go in and they would dig in the soil and mess up the plants and whatever. Sometimes use them as litter boxes. So what we did was we took river rocks and we put them in over the soil.
Oh, wow. This hibiscus is 5.5 feet tall.
Oh, wow. Okay. So we would put river rocks where it's not friendly on there over the soil, and the rocks were giving the mineral, like giving more minerals to the soil, which is great. But they could not dig in the dirt. They could not like easily get to the plants and feel comfortable. So they just stopped. Right. You can also use, certain like citrus deterrent. So we used organic orange extract for, actually we used this for our artificial Christmas tree one year. Did you want to sip?
No, never give your cat beer. Don't even ask.
No, but she wants to smell it. So let her smell. We would use orange extract, organic orange extract in water, not a lot. Doesn't make a huge difference, but they didn't like the smell of it, and it was fine for the artificial Christmas tree. I'm pretty sure it's fine also for the plant. What do you want, baby girl?
I mean, you don't want to see, but I mean, I love that you have a non-toxic plant for your babies, but it's the attention, right? So I feel like try the river rock. I don't know if this is a 5.5 foot plant, you're not going to put it on a floating shelf, obviously. So he's at the table next to the tree and bites it to get attention. He knows he isn't allowed, but also knows I will stop him. Okay, so I would look up if like pure orange extract oil is toxic for a hibiscus, or if peppermint oil is toxic for hibiscus.
I wish we had some of our smart spray people here.
So it would make it bitter. So that it's like, oh, I want none of that.
Or just like a Christmas tree, you can put those fake, like, or the fake.
He says on the table though, like, and he eats the leaves.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, so that's what happened with my coffee plant. So our cats weren't attracted to the coffee plant at first at all, and I was like, great. They just don't like, like they're not like us. They don't like coffee. Great. Then all of a sudden they realize that if they're chewing on the plant, I'm going to give them attention and be like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. While I'm working in my office. So we've basically lost them both. I've moved them around to different places,
they're
and
obviously delicious.
They in the middle of the night will just start munching, and it's become a thing. So
Tina said,
all to say, I feel
you going to Ireland? Can I come too? Bring it. Let's go.
Bring it.
Connie said, you must know Ireland well. Bring your rain suits. Jay is pretty good at getting a good like rain poncho.
That's when we were in Italy. When we went to Italy.
Michael Hawken in the house.
Year.
We will be at CatCon this year, and we will also be at the VIP after party.
CatCon After Dark. We're going to tell you about it very soon.
Yes, we are.
We're going to tell you about it.
D came up with a question. Caden has done his first road trip with his best friend. They are at, I think it's Airbnb by Zion Park. They're surrounded by kitties. How cool is that?
Oh my God, that
is very cool. And that is the best question of the night. Thank you so much. It is.
And Zion National Park is also very cool.
Laura Lee said, I expect Annie Bell to make an appearance shortly. I wish. Hey, Tracy in North Cal. Judith said, hops, your beer, is included in the aromatic cat. That is true.
Hops.
That is true.
It is true.
Ryan bringing the comedy tonight. Hey, Trap King, are you going to be at the after party?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, it's a must.
It's a Q&A. I thought I could ask you a question. The tree goes back outside soon, so I'll keep working on it. Oh, I love you so much. You bring your plants hipsters. over through the winter months. My mom still does that.
Matching hipsters. That's right.
Mr. Milligan.
Here's the funny thing about this shirt. We got it at like Goodwill, right? It's called Savers, but it's same thing.
It's Savers, baby.
It's so
come on, sissy. I know you love it.
And I saw it.
Yeah,
and
baby.
I was like, okay, I have to have that. Or maybe you bought it for me because
I brought it
to
home.
shop. She did. Okay. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. The sleeves are a little too short because I have really long arms. So I have to pull them up. So
she has
only
a
wear
wingspan
this
of like
once a year. I have a really long wingspan. It's a weird thing, but
it is. Her wingspan is
longer
than she is tall.
Yeah.
So
and
it's impressive.
That's not supposed to be a thing. When I become an old lady,
I'm here for it.
And like my knuckles are going to be dragging the ground. It's going to be weird.
Be awesome.
I just continue to shrink, but my arms stay just this long. Yeah, it's not.
Oh, D-City, you just got there last night. How far is it from Vegas? Mount Zion is about 4.5, 5 hours.
No, it's not.
From us. Mount Zion?
Mount Zion is where we would go for a day trip.
It is 4 hours from us. 4.5 hours from us.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
It is 2.5 hours.
No, it's not.
It is 2.5 hours.
Maybe just seem like a long.
Yeah. Everything feels like a long
directions to Mount Zion International Park.
It's actually about 2.5 hours to St. George, so probably 3 hours total.
2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yep.
From
That's right.
Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
It's 5 hours to San Diego.
What's 4 hours away? Is it Bryce?
LA.
Oh, Grand Canyon, maybe. I don't know. We've never been to the Grand Canyon. Mr. Milligan, before we jumped on, I haven't had a chance to respond yet, but I saw your post that you are coming to the VIP CatCon.
Yes.
After you're coming to, well, you got VIP tickets, which means you're coming to the party.
You got to come to the party.
Yeah.
Oh my God. How exciting is this going to be? This is our 10-year anniversary, guys. So 2025 is Two Crazy Cat Ladies' 10-year anniversary. It is also CatCon's 10-year anniversary. That's why we're partnering up and doing some fun stuff this year.
It's going to be basically epic.
It's going to be so.
It's going to be kind of epic.
We were like, we have to do it a little different this year. We have to do something a little, and we've got some really cool things happening at CatCon this year. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. And I'm so grateful that we get to actually in person meet Rob Milligan.
Mr. Milligan.
For the first time.
You have no idea how much. I cannot wait. Okay. So like Denise is a VIP. She's almost basically an OG VIP. I have learned over the years that she's not a big hugger. So when I get to meet her in person someday, we're going to do like a little elbow bump.
You and who?
That's what she thinks.
Who?
But I'm going to hug her. D is not a hugger.
D's like me.
Yeah, I know. But so Mr. Milligan, you have to give me a heads up because I will wrap it up strong and still for an inappropriate amount of time. Like, you know when a hug's supposed to end? Add 15 seconds. You know what I mean? Like it's just going to be a thing. So let me know if you prefer.
That is always a fun thing.
If you prefer.
I was once dared.
Elbow bump.
I was once dared by, so Adrian, you said, for those of you guys that didn't know or don't know, Adrian used to work for a CBS affiliate here, and she used to work for the morning show, The News, here in Las Vegas. Of course, made friends because she makes friends everywhere she goes, made friends with the whole crew. And then we would be invited to their parties, mainly because I make a killer pulled pork, right?
She does.
But it has nothing to do with Adrian. It's because I make good food. That is why they would invite us. But we would go to these parties. One of the anchors, the CBS anchors at this party, dared me to give an extra long hug to one of the other anchors
because he
did not like hugs, and it was like to make it uncomfortable. I'm like, I don't like hugs either, but I had enough alcohol. I was like, this is a fun dare. I will hug him for a really long time.
Usually, Jay does not love making other people uncomfortable. Mr. Milligan with 400 stars for Mission Me Out.
And I also don't like being uncomfortable.
And she doesn't like hugging. Usually. Yeah. Robin Taylor in the house said, "Hey, I got a good hug from Jay when I met you guys."
Right. I'm not bad at hug. I don't hate hugs. I'm just like, if it's somebody that I don't know or I'm not like.
She's definitely like that. Oh my God, nice to meet you.
Right. I will put out my hand and I give a good, nice, strong handshake.
Christy, I'll have to teach yoga with bunnies. Ciao.
Oh, Christy, we love you.
You are living your best life.
Yes.
I love that.
Lentil soup, Sterling. Yep. Lentil soup
is good.
It is a thing. It is a
good.
thing. Yeah. Do you know what I made last night? Did I finish that? Anyway, I gave the other anchor this long hug to where and everybody's standing by. They're like, oh, she's going to do it. She's going to do it. And I was like, so good to see you. And I hugged him. And he's like,
okay. Release.
And then I just held on. He's like, and then they all just busted out in laughter. And I was the one giving the uncomfortable long hug when the hug is supposed to end.
I was proud of you.
I didn't end.
I was proud of you.
Hey, I'm always up for a dare.
Wait, we have some more questions coming in. Actually, it was a great group hug too. I love you, Robin. Yeah, I'll do it. She would walk up and probably just slap me on the back extra hard. Jay?
No, not at all. Tina, I would grab you and kiss you on your lips. Whoa. I would be like, and that would make you really uncomfortable. Then you'd be like, oh, what is happening?
But we do have a lot of love for you.
We do.
Laugh at us. Question regarding the peptide that Dr. Woodley mentioned for gum disease. Do you know if that product would work better if it was applied on the gums? Okay, so I really want to defer to Dr. Woodley on that because that is the peptide. What is it? 157?
Yes. Yeah.
But I don't know if you want to take it out and apply it directly to the gums.
I actually don't know, but I feel like.
Laugh it off. If you have a Facebook or an Instagram, shoot us a DM and we will ask Dr. Katie Woodley that question.
I can ask her right now.
Oh, or Jay will just ask right now.
Not that she'll get back to me that fast, but I do have a cell number.
Dee said, okay, the hugging thing is giving me the shivers. The shivers. Oh, Mr. Milligan, it is on.
Is peptide
the
peptide to use directly on the gums? ?
It's peptide 157, I think.
She'll know what I'm talking about.
Probably. Mr. Milligan said, Arnold voice, I will cross you as a hug. That is not Arnold, but it's on. It is on now. You better secure your janky knee before I come after you.
And I'm going to be like, whoa. Hug's a little too long. Move over to Sissy, please.
Oh, it is on like Donkey Kong. Then you guys are just going to give us a couple minutes. And then
oh yeah, you guys can have all the time you want.
Once we hug it out, then you can give the little hugs to the pussies over here. I'm going to have to be there for this epic Adrian
Sissy's
Rob
not a
hug.
Pussy. I'm the pussy.
Sissy, fair question. You do like to hug.
Yeah.
But you like big hugs.
Yeah, she likes bear hugs.
Okay, all right. So it's just Jay. Yeah, it's just Jay. I'm sorry.
Just me. Yeah.
Liz is the one that's not a big hugger.
I don't know. I feel like I'm the only person I know that's really not a hugger. That's why I mean,
Liz will hug.
Connected to
but Liz does the pat sometimes.
No way.
I think so.
Really? I don't think that's a thing.
I'm gonna have to ask her. Yeah.
Or hug her, and you'll see.
Challenge accepted, Mr. Milligan.
Yes.
You said you're so toast.
Yeah. And Laura Lee said, I'm gonna have to be there for this epic Adrian Rob hug. You will be there.
Yes.
We're all gonna be a gag hunt together. How exciting is this? Like, seriously, I don't know. I think the only way that 2025 could get better is if I could actually sleep. That would be a little bit better.
Oh, I don't know. I got a big hug from Liz. Yeah, maybe I'm totally off.
Yeah, I think you're
maybe it's people in my family that. Wait, another question. D. Co. said, good evening, ladies. Is it safe to give cats aloe vera in their food?
Yes, but okay.
No.
So aloe vera.
No.
Yes. Aloe vera, like the pure aloe vera juice
from the plant?
is actually super helpful, safe, and healthy for our cats, but it's not the goo that you buy at CVS, and it's not the plant, but it's the innards of the aloe vera is actually very healthy for our cats. I don't know if you want to put it in their food. I don't think they'll eat it if you put it in their food, but it is, aloe vera is one of those. It's almost like,
so
say like avocado, right? Like avocados are toxic. Well, no, like the shell, the seed, the leaves, yeah, maybe, but the avocado itself, super healthy. Same goes with aloe vera. You're like, no,
the plant is tough. The plant can be tough. So like avocado, thank you. I'm sorry. I've had 2 Guinness beers. I was panicked about you putting an aloe vera plant in their food. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just stick an aloe vera plant in their food. I'm sure they'll eat
I don't know.
it.
I mean, our cats are, you never know. Crazy
Reunited cats. And it feels so good.
Mr. Milligan said, fine. A dainty little dandelion hug for Jay.
I mean, I could take a little, we'll see. We'll see where we're at that point.
Donna, I saw this question earlier. Any suggestions for socializing a 6-month-old hissing stray cat? So I know we got Moon Mojo in the house. So if you have helpful suggestions, please also leave them here. But when it comes to cats, like we've learned from feline behaviorists that hissing is kind of a defense mechanism. It's like a, hey, I'm scared of you. Hey, please leave me alone kind of thing. So you're dealing with a cat that has fear. So my recommendation, I think, would be, give them a sanctuary space where they have all of their resources, their food, their litter, their water, love, but love from, like, we did this with our Pooh Bear when he first came to us. He was the kind of combative cat at 3, almost 4 years old that you needed leather gloves and an overcoat to be near him because he was so
and I was still
scared that he would attack. He would hiss, he would warn us, but then he would absolutely attack with teeth and claws. And what I did was I would spend time in there talking to him, not trying to corner him, not trying to approach him, just sitting in the same space, general 11 by 10 room, talking to him, letting him know that I don't want to hurt him. I really want him to feel safe here. Just talking to him in soft tones. So I don't know what the 6-month-old has been through, if they're feeling really defensive, but sanctuary area and time where you can just be with them, give them their resources, but also give them their space and let them know that they are safe around you. Moon Mojo, help me if you probably have some.
Laura Lee said she's right there with me on the insomnia thing, and that maybe we should just chat with each other when we can't sleep. I mean, if you are okay with getting a text message at 1:00 in the morning, or I'm sorry, I'm up at like 1 o'clock. So it would be like 4:00 your time. You're cool with chatting. Let's go. I honestly have spent so much time just trying to get back to sleep, but my brain doesn't go to sleep. So it just, I don't know. It's just, I think there's the moon. I think there's something about, like, probably the planets. I think Adrian said something about, she heard something about it. There's something going on. Like everything's fine. Everything will be fine.
David has a question in our last moments of Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you so much. And have you ever heard of anyone using
bird flu, Gigi?
Nattokinase for feline clots. That is, I have not personally. Have you? And I want to.
No, I don't know what that is. I couldn't read it. But Gigi asked about bird flu issues. In your opinion, okay to get freeze dried chicken? Here's our thing. Here's our stance on bird flu as it is right now. Okay. There's a huge scare going on because the bird flu has entered the human food, right? Like our human foods are testing positive for bird flu. So the scare is feeding our cats uncooked food, because all the science is showing that if you cook the food, then it's fine, which is why they're still selling it to us, because we can still eat it, even if it has bird flu, because once we cook it, it's gone. We're dead. For us, here's the thing. We know that our cats are healthier on a fresh food diet. They have strong immune systems. For us, our cats are 7 years and younger. Actually, our boys are our babies are about to be 7 7 years old. Oh my God, I love you, Carrie. We have a package from you that we have to open. So we know that our cats are healthy cats because of the fresh food diet and because of the supplements that we give them. And we want to keep it that way. If it became something where it's like anything that you are feeding raw is going to give your cat some kind of illness, then maybe we would rethink this. But for us personally, and we have to make the best decisions based on the information that we have, right? So no judgment on anyone. I will say, if you're scared, if you're feeding raw or freeze dried,
or if you have an immunocompromised cat,
or if you have immunocompromised cats, or you're scared of it at all, then cook your or get a gently
cooking
cooked
the food at
right?
165 degrees is going to kill it, right?
It's going to kill it. Right, according to the studies that are out there. So right. you can absolutely do that, and they can still eat a fresh food diet if you gently cook the food, and they're still getting good nutrients. For us, we went through COVID. That cats could get COVID. Cats were dying of COVID. COVID travels in the food. Like there were lots of things. We did not change our cat's diet. They made it through the pandemic just fine. And we don't want to start
it's not to minimize the fact that if you are super freaked out about the food that you're feeding, pay attention.
It's not going to be good to feed them anyway.
Don't put that energy out there. If you have a cat that's immunocompromised, fine. But if you look at this as a virus and as cats, as the animals that they are, they have a very short digestive tract. They have stuff that goes in there that would potentially harm us is going to go right through a cat.
Yeah, like salmonella.
We will not stop feeding our cats species appropriate healthy foods because they are healthy cats because of this scare. Right. And that's really, I mean when we've done the deep dive, we were initially scared. I'm not going to lie.
I was scared.
Like, does this mean we can't feed chicken? Does this mean we can't, like, what?
Yep.
You have to do you, Booze. You have to do your own research.
Yep.
You have to go to a place.
I started putting our, I was so scared for a moment. We have an antiviral product. It's an all natural. I started putting this in their food. Like if we were feeding them chicken, they were getting Virax in it because I was scared. I jumped on, like, I got scared too. We're all people. We're all human here. And you're seeing all this news media everywhere with, there's always a scare in the media, everything that, like, just turn it off. But it was like, I was scared. So I started doing that. They really hated their food because I was putting way too much in it. So I started putting less. They ate it just fine. Then I got over my scare and I was like, no, look, they're healthy cats. It's a virus. How about we don't?
And you guys, we live in an area, everyone's like, the real scare is if you live where there are migrating birds or ducks. And we do. And we have pigeons that land in our yard that hang out with the ducks all day.
We have ducks that land in our yard.
Okay. Real quick, back to David. So I'm totally slaughtering this name, but Nattokinase or whatever it is. But when I was looking it up, it's kitty biome. And I see some stuff about it. I don't know. I can't personally recommend it, but but they are kitty biome. Yeah.
Animal biome.
So they are.
We love them.
So really good company. I would definitely.
We haven't used the product, but
oh my God, baby girl. We haven't used the product, but I am seeing some good things about it, and I'm seeing some good feedback from people that have actually used it for clots.
Can you microwave raw food? I wouldn't recommend. In all honesty, we shouldn't microwave really anything like that. I was just watching yesterday morning when I couldn't, or was that this morning when I couldn't sleep, The Food That Built America. And it was this morning, I think. One of those mornings I couldn't sleep. And
when they were trying to do popcorn?
They were talking about popcorn.
Yes.
And they were like showing like what you can do and when the microwave came out and then how all of these electromagnetic waves and blah, blah, blah heat food from the inside out. And you're like, oh, that's why it's really not good.
I mean, it vibrates water molecules. It makes them, but
like,
so...
Can you? Sure. Like, I mean, it's not going to blow up your microwave.
But if you are going to microwave raw food, I would definitely recommend like do it on a weird like reheat setting or something like that, because you will have portions of just like,
Yeah, I'd skip that and just put it on the stove and gently cook it. Like, I just think it's a better.
Carrie had the spas in the house and said, I love your take on the bird flu. Thank you, love.
I figured like we probably all have the same kind of take, right? Like, for those of us in the pet health community, right?
Like, Mr. Milligan, it only takes a single instance of bird flu getting into a canned brand and all bets are off. So just keep feeding the usual way, however that may be. Yeah. Right. So that's the thing. It's like, give it a minute because it will hit at some point. They're going to say a canned food came out with the bird flu,
which means that and no longer cooking the food is safe. So
when you start doing the research into this, when you look at what the actual genesis of an illness in an animal is, there's so much research that goes into it. And even like we watched the entire thing on, can you track that the bird flu that was found in the open container of
A, B, or C
was a different strain than that carried by birds in the area? Like, did the cat walk on bird poop that actually gave them, or did the cat
and then the cat actually gave
the amount of
food
testing,
the bird flu, right?
So like, the amount of facts that are out there, there's not enough. What gives us
to be scared for us right now.
Yeah, what gives us a sense of confidence is the fact that again, our cats are healthy. We know they're not immunocompromised. And this is a virus that most cats, they're not the natural host, even less so than humans are. So that there is going to be 157. There is going to be our cats are strong enough to deal with that bit of virus.
It's a question on Facebook right now during our Q&A.
I know, but we're already over time. Sissy's like, can I please go to bed?
She's here. Okay.
Sissy has been working and she's been house sitting for friends. And it has been, except the reason for the canned food problem is the 4D meat. You are not wrong,
right,
Judith. Yeah. I've been scared at all until I noticed the chicken flavor plus my Jasper is healthy. Cheers. And St. Patrick's Day to you as
St.
well,
Patty's.
Gigi.
Yay. I'm glad you joined us tonight, Gigi.
Yeah, which includes infected animals. Yeah. This is a great time to...
Who was the one asking about?
Hold on. I'm going to find you. Is it okay to put the peptides on? Was it? Oh. Hold on. It's Laugh It Off on YouTube said...
Question regarding the peptide that you and Dr. Woodley mentioned for gum disease. Do you know if that product would work better if it was applied on the gums?
Okay, so Laugh It Off. Shoot us a DM on Instagram or on Facebook.
We will let you know the good doctor's answer.
And when we get an answer from the good doctor, we will let you know.
Yes.
We love you guys so much.
We love
Happy
you.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, Laura
Thank you for being green.
Do you see Sissy? She said Sissy's a rock star as always.
Yes,
you're like the Energizer Bunny with a good attitude. I love you.
She's the steady Energizer Bunny. Yes.
We love you so much.
She keeps us going. We love you guys so much. Thank you for joining.
Happy Monday. Hey,
Wednesday, we have an awesome podcast with the ACC, the Animal Communication Collective.
On the 2-year anniversary of Annie joining our family.
On the 2-year anniversary of Annie.
It's going to be fun.
They're going to be doing free animal communication readings, mini sessions. So again, you guys know how that goes. So come join our podcast if you want to.
They're a fan favorite.
You just have to be in the comments to get a reading with your pets, and then we're going to be live on Saturday again with Julian Hart on right back here at noon to talk about color therapy, something we haven't talked about in a long time. We used to, but very, very excited about it. So come join us. We love you guys so much.
It's going to be fun.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Go drink some green beer, won't ya?
Won't ya?